My fire grenade video covered a topic that everybody had an idea about, but that hardly anybody had tested. This brought up all kinds of weird and wonderful myths and theories that I couldn't have possibly have thought up with my first video on this subject. So, thank you for your suggestions. Allow me to test them. Some results were quite interesting. Distance and speed thrown and deployment speed. The grenades travel the same distance in the same amount of time, but when chucking them in the first place, it takes far longer to whip out my gun again with the incendiary grenade. I'm wondering if perhaps manually switching to a pistol the moment the grenade is thrown could improve this at all. Running jump throws. It's more difficult to have an accurate comparison of running jump throws, but here's my attempt, and no, I can't see any difference between them. If you want to chuck a fire grenade a long way, you'll have just as good a chance with either type. Distance before exploding. I remember the days when you could chuck them as far as you liked, but now it seems they both explode if in the air for too long. No difference between them. Fitting through small gaps. I honestly thought that only the model was a different size, but sure enough, I repeatedly had to throw molotovs more precisely to get them through small gaps. Yes, there is a difference. Do they bounce differently? Based on the previous topic? Yes, occasionally. However, in usual bouncing off wall situations, I found no difference to where they ended up. Unless it involves bouncing through a small gap or off of a thin post, assume that they'll behave in the exact same way as each other. Does the molotov bounce? Yes, it does. Normally I find it's bad luck. Can jumping reduce damage? I'm going to say no. Jumping out at the end doesn't stop it sooner, and I'm indecisive about the jump in the first place, since landing will slow you down a bit, which is definitely not something that you'll want when knee deep in hot stuff. The exception to this is if you happen to be bunny hopping through it at a speed faster than normal running. Does running through it slow you down? Surprisingly, it doesn't. Sloth Squadron provided a detailed breakdown of the differences between the grenades, but I can confirm that I retained the same speed with both of them. Look, 250. So yeah, if anybody knows what flinch velocity modifier does, please let me know. Does it affect your accuracy? In real life, I'm pretty sure that being on fire would change your accuracy. In game, I couldn't see a difference, and I doubt that shooting people is your priority if you yourself are on fire, unless you're doing a P90 rush. Doesn't Molotov cost $300? Nope, definitely costs $400. I hope this clears up some of the myths regarding fire grenades. Thank you for so many weird and wonderful suggestions. I now have to get up out of this squeaky chair and do something else. Goodbye.